At the height of global fame, when most celebrities fight to stay louder, busier, and more visible, Emma Watson did something almost no one does. She started saying no, not dramatically, not rebelliously, not publicly, just consistently. And what looked like a disappearance was actually a masterclass in protection. But protection from what? Because the real danger of success isn't failure. It's waking up one day and realizing your life no longer belongs to you. Today, we're uncovering the psychological boundary system that allowed her to step away from constant visibility without losing relevance, power, or respect. And why mastering this one skill determines whether success consumes you or protects you. Emma Watson started working at 9 years old. For over a decade, her life wasn't structured around exploration. It was structured around expectation. Filming schedules, press tours, the flash of 1,000 cameras at a London premiere. Hermione Granger wasn't just a role. It became a psychological container the world placed her inside. Psychology calls this identity fusion. It's when the public, and eventually the actor, struggles to separate the human from the persona. Hermione represented intelligence, morality, and discipline. And Emma wasn't just praised for playing those traits. She was expected to embody them. In every interview, every activism speech, and every private decision. But here's the tension. When the world decides who you are, you slowly stop asking yourself who you want to become. And once that fusion happens, breaking away feels like betrayal. Imagine being admired by millions, standing on a stage at the UN, having every door in the world open to you, and still feeling like you're disappearing inside your own life. After Little Women in 2019, Emma didn't vanish. She simply stopped participating in the expectation that she should always be available. She later admitted her life had bottomed out. Not because she was failing, but because she was misaligned. Burnout isn't always exhaustion from work. It's the quiet erosion of the self. It's the fatigue of living a life that looks impressive on a screen, but feels like a performance from the inside. Instead of a movie set, she chose a rowing boat at Oxford. Instead of a press junket, she chose the quiet of a therapy room. She traded the momentum of a Hollywood career for the authorship of a private life. Psychology shows that autonomy, the ability to make self-aligned decisions, is not a luxury. It's a core human requirement. Emma's first boundary wasn't loud, it was strategic. She began declining projects that didn't resonate, reducing media exposure, and choosing environments where she could exist without performing Emma Watson. Her no wasn't a rejection of success. It was a defense against identity erosion. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people can't afford to disappear. You might not have the financial buffer to walk away from a career or the cultural capital to go silent for years. So how do you apply a boundary system when the stakes are your livelihood? Boundaries aren't about dramatic exits. They're about disciplined selection. Modern culture equates visibility with relevance. But psychology suggests something counterintuitive. Selective visibility increases perceived authority. When exposure is constant, identity becomes diluted. When exposure is intentional, presence gains weight. Emma's privacy wasn't a retreat, it was a filtration system. She stopped explaining every transition, she stopped performing accessibility. And as a result, her presence gained psychological gravity. Burnout recovery isn't about returning to the same life with more rest. It's about building a life that no longer requires constant recovery. Emma's transformation wasn't just learning to say no, it was redefining yes. Her commitments became rare and intentional. Sustainable fashion ventures, academic pursuits, entrepreneurial projects with personal meaning. Her yes became a reflection of identity, not obligation. She appeared less, yet she felt more significant. Because authority doesn't come from being everywhere. It comes from being exactly where you choose to be. The danger of success isn't that it ends. It's that it continues in a direction you never consciously chose. Boundaries aren't walls against opportunity. They are filters that protect your identity from being overwritten by expectation. Emma Watson didn't abandon success. She refused to exchange authorship for applause. So the next time life asks you to stretch beyond your limits, pause. Before you automatically say yes, ask yourself, does this choice expand my identity? Or quietly replace it? Because your no is not rejection. It is authorship. And sometimes the most precise decision you can make is choosing authorship over automatic approval.